Hey, what's up? What's up? It's Jay Global Sports here. Just rolling another video. Got crazy news today. Luka and Anthony Davis got traded. Blockbuster trade. Um, the Lakers. The Lakers got Luka from the Dallas Mavericks, and they received Anthony Davis. Obviously, this trade got everyone by surprise in the NBA around the league, and the basketball world is going nuts about it. I don't, I stayed thinking about it for a while. I don't even know where to start off, but what do they get out of this? Well, let's start by the Lakers. They get I'll say top three NBA player right now. I put Luka up there. He was NBA Finals last year. He's been putting crazy numbers, doing his job, and I think the Lakers are gonna make it work one way or another. There's a lot of criticism out there, different opinions. Charles Barkley, he mentioned that Luka, it's gonna be hard for him to play with LeBron. I doubt it. I'm gonna tell you why. Uh, Time after time, it's been proven that good players, great players, especially great players, they find a way to make it work. You know, they'll find a way to play with each other, to win games, and to get everybody around them lined up the way it's supposed to be. That's what great players do. They make everyone great around them, and it's not gonna be different for these two guys, especially their floor generals. LeBron is really a point forward, and he knows how to control the tempo of the game, how to control the game, how to get everyone lined up, and the same thing goes for Luka. And why I don't agree with what Charles said is especially because LeBron, he's 40, and this might help him a lot in the sense of he doesn't have to dribble that much now. He can find his spot. He can let the 25-year-old run around the floor and get everyone lined up. And once he finds his spot, he'll get the ball and shoot. And he's been shooting way better from the three now. So I think this is gonna work out great for LeBron. It's gonna be it sets a future for the Lakers. Uh, at the end of the day, LeBron is 40, and he doesn't even know how many more years he's gonna play. And you got a superstar in Luka who's gonna give you tickets. He's gonna sell tickets, and also he's a great guy to build around. He reminds me of Magic. He's just a better scorer, but he's that type of player. He'll bring that attention to the team, and I think that's what the Lakers understood that they're getting here. And on the other end, the Mavericks. I mean, this is tough on everyone, I believe, because both teams were playing good basketball. This is not teams that are not going to make it in the playoffs. These teams are both going to make it in the playoffs, and they probably end up facing each other. But um, Anthony Davis is gonna look great right away. I think so. They need that inside scorer, and they got it on Anthony. Plus, he's a defensive presence in the middle. Even though he might end up playing the four, not the five, but it's still he's gonna be right by the middle. He's gonna block shots. He's gonna play great defense. He's a team player, and he's a good asset to the Dallas Mavericks, and I think they're gonna be great. But at the end of the day, uh, he's not Luka at this stage right now. I think that it works out perfect for both. We had already seen what the Lakers had done with LeBron and Anthony, but even though they won a championship together, right now the way they were together, it didn't assure a championship. You know, And I think now with Luka, you get a different look, a fresh start. I think the Lakers are still gonna build to get a big guy. They're gonna find a way to get a big man in the middle. They need it because now that they're lacking on that. But I still think Anthony's gonna do great in Dallas. I think actually, as a whole team, Dallas is a better team than the Lakers right now. Uh, unless the Lakers, make a few moves and like I said, make another trade and get a big man, and then the team would change up a little bit. But Dallas right now, I believe it looks like a championship team, someone who's ready to run uh, to get it all. So it's a big trade, man. It's a blockbuster trade, and it's making a lot of noise, and it got everyone by surprise. Players around the league, they couldn't believe that. Everyone saw the video. Um, Kevin Durant and Anthony, uh, everyone just reacted to it. And when you have a franchise player like Luka, you don't expect them to be traded, you know. And what looks bad on the side of the Mavericks is they were supposed to give him a max deal for $350 million for the next 5 years. And by doing the trade, they get to avoid that part of the business. Maybe the CBA is going to end up having to look into that because, Luka been playing great since he got in the league. He's done it all. He he marks every box that's required for you to get a max deal as a player. And right now, he's not gonna get it. He cannot get it from the Lakers. Even though we don't know the detail, whatever is behind the whole thing, but he's not gonna get the max deal that he was supposed to get in Dallas. He's not getting that right now, and this might be an empty spot in the whole system where teams get away from having to give a max deal to a player, and the league is gonna have to look into that. Um, because at the end of the day, it's the player that's getting hurt right here. Probably there's a difference of about 100 and something million dollars, and it's not 2 cents. It's a lot of money involved, and they're gonna have to look into this. But at the end of the day, it's a blockbuster deal. It's making noise this trade deadline, and at some point, I believe they're gonna face in the well, obviously they're gonna play before the year ends, but they probably end up facing in the playoffs, and that's gonna be great for basketball. It's gonna be great for the NBA, and it's gonna give great numbers. And I wish them well. They did mention Luka was a little bit out of shape. I don't know, when you got a player that's top three in the league, giving you 28 points a game, and for his entire career, he's a 27, 28 point per game player, 9 rebounds, 8 assists. I don't see why you gotta pick on him about being out of shape. Not everyone is supposed to be LeBron James, but he's still effective. He's still a superstar in this league. He's still a franchise player in this league. So he should have gotten a little more respect than whatever they gave him. And I think that looks bad in the part of Dallas, and the fan base out there is gonna feel hurt. Um, this is the type of player that like like a D Wade, like Kobe, where they're franchise players that are gonna get a statue at the end of their career, and that's what I'm sure everyone thought that Luka was gonna be for the Dallas Mavericks, and right now that's out of the picture. He'd been there not long enough to say right now or in the future they're gonna put a statue for him. It's not gonna happen. He didn't get to win a championship there, but it was supposed to go that route. Now it's not happening, and unfortunate. But at the end of the day, it's part of the business. Either we like it or not. Players don't have more control than the league, and that's what it's showing right now. Teams are in control, the league is in control, not the players. And they should all look into it again, especially when it comes to the money side of it. Players not getting the max deal when they were supposed to, and teams getting away with it. That's one thing I think they should look into. But this is exciting and it's crazy for the NBA, and we'll see what happens. But yeah, I needed to touch that because it's been crazy around the NBA, and it's crazy how things change within a second. So, but yeah, that's all, guys. Leave your comments there. Let me see what y'all think about this Luka trade and Anthony Davis, and big ups to them, man. They stay like true professionals. They said the right things, regardless of how they felt, and it says great things about them. So big ups to them. You know, the league keeps doing what they're supposed to do, making noise. So we'll see what happens. See them in the playoffs. Talk to y'all a little later. Leave the comments, y'all. J Global Sports. Thank you.